So I guess after late night sessions, trying to fall asleep, watching YouTube and kind of just falling down the rabbit hole of, I don't know, finding learning how to skate videos. I think it flowed on from just do a kickflip videos, but yeah, I came across people relearning how to skate. And I thought, hey, this sounds familiar, but you know, after having a look at all the different types of videos out there, I guess they're all a little bit different. Everyone's situation is a bit different, but I guess to explain my situation, I guess, is that, you know, after having quit 20 plus years ago in the late 90s, I probably only jumped back on the board a couple of times, every couple of years. And I guess you kind of gravitate towards the things that you can do and try and some things feel a lot more familiar. But I guess I thought, I don't know, we'll start trying to see if we can relearn how to ride a skateboard well. By well, that's relative, but you know what I mean. So I guess the first thing to do is kick yourself out with some equipment. And well, skateboards are skateboards, I guess. They've evolved a little bit, but essentially I still ride indies. Back in the day we used to ride these tiny wheels, but this is about as small as I can find them now, I think. I'll have to double check with Pete, but I'm pretty sure these are like 51, which would have been considered monster back in the day. And I guess realizing that we're getting old and fat, board wise, I tried to skate an 8 for a little while, and that again back in the day would have seemed kind of wild and wide, but everybody going much wider these days. This is an 8.125. Waiting for a bit of ridicule from the rest of the vets for going 8+, but hey, is what it is. Yeah, and Lakai's, I guess they've been these have been doing really well. I've been enjoying these shoes. They kind of break in pretty quickly, and you know, that's the Javante colorway. And being a 90s freak, we love Javante. So I guess the next thing to do is just warm in. So I guess once you get the, I guess straight ollies feel comfortable, you got to try and start doing it 180 variants, which seems a little daunting. And this was always something that felt awkward with front 180s to me, was that just, you know, putting your foot obviously in the normal olling position gave you the pop, but never felt like I'd get it all the way around before I landed. You kind of had to pivot most of the time, but I think with the realization that obviously hanging the foot more off a little squarely helps it bring it around, but I just don't feel like I'm getting the pop. But I don't know, I guess we'll see in the video. So I guess that's frontside 180s there. They're not great. I'm probably not going to try it over the little bar there, but just trying to tick things off. So I guess back 180s, definitely am one to land short and pivot them around. And this ground's not exactly slick, so could be some interesting scrooch moments. I'll try not to fall backwards on my head. I can do it if I land 90 and pivot around. It's not going to get over anything unless I do it relatively straight. I'm trying to pivot feel that might wane. I'll probably just break the nose off. Got a bug on my glasses. Oh, it's gone. So I guess the thinking is like, do you obviously got to kind of counter rotate and drop your shoulder into it. I know how we do it on the snowboard, but you know, I don't know, it just feels different. Can't figure it out. Maybe I'm just resigned to the fact that I just do them like a 90 skater and just doing it 45 and pivot the rest, or 90 at least. If I can get 90 around and pivot at least, then it probably won't be so bad, but straight ollie with a full 180 pivot is less than ideal. What's next? Half cabs. I can guarantee that these will be pivoty ones. I would not even know where to start to do it properly. Trying to land 4 wheels instead of pivoting. I still can't figure this out. Well, that's 4 shots, I guess. And again, like I said, I'm relearning these things. It's not like I have zero concept of how to do them. It's just how to do them confidently or better. If not at least the same as how we used to do them. Just trying to do it better than when we left off, I guess. So, I don't know. Any ideas? I need to hang the foot off more. Almost like I'm going to flip the trick, but the pivot and trying to stay over it instead of landing on the back foot and turning around. Just resigned to the fact that that's how I'm going to do them. I guess the thoughts behind it, you know, just doing a normal FAKIE ollie, centered, hanging more of the foot off to try and pull it, give it time to pull it around 180, but it feels better, but I'm still kind of landing short and pivoting around. I don't mind. It's not like I do regular half cabs or half cabs at all, which leads us to the next scary task, front half cabs. How scary are front half cabs? Well, for one, I don't like rotating that way. I can't pop it properly. I can't preload my body that direction, and you're going backwards. You pretty much, whenever you land short, you'll be backwards. I'm just gonna do it as clean, as simple as I can. I'm not gonna try and do it well. It's just we're just gonna try and survive. Take that. I'm not going to put any more effort into it. So that's front half cab. There's zero chance of that making it over a cigarette butt. And I didn't die. I rolled out of 2 of 2. And I'm just going to claim that because, again, I don't think I'm ever really going to do just regular front half cab for no good reason. Yeah, we can move on from there. I reckon that's enough for episode 1. Just the basics, or the regular or FAKIE half cab. I'm leaving to give Millennial Skate Kid his space because he just doesn't seem to communicate very well. And he felt weird with the camera out. I don't feel weird with the camera out, I don't give a fuck, but you know, I let him have his space. So I guess that'll do for episode 1. Just getting the basics. Straight ollie, FAKIE ollie, you know, front 180, back 180, regular half cab, frontside half cab. And you know, like I said, you don't have to do these well. I just gotta feel comfortable. These are the foundations to a lot of your tricks that you'll need to do later on. Maybe I should keep it as a regimen to kind of knock these out every session. I do have kind of a warm-up regimen, but yeah, it did actually feel good to do 10 regular ollies until they felt good. and so forth with the other ones. However, frontside half cab, I'll happily just take the one. I did 2 without dying, 1 that was relatively clean, wasn't very high, but anyway. But you know, I guess talking about why do a series like this, I don't know. Do I really need to say why? I guess I kind of explained it already in the beginning, that I saw a lot of vids of relearning how to skate, not learning how to skate from scratch. And guess everybody's situation is a little bit different, so I kind of just want to document my little story of how I'm dealing with it, I guess. And this is probably the more interesting thing to talk about, that I felt before I started filming this, but I didn't really hear any of the other videos of mature riders talking about, is that there's this blessing and a curse at the same time with being an older skater getting back into skating. It's, I guess, the curse, obviously, just being old and everything that comes with it. So, in my case, obviously fatter, and carrying a whole lot of existing other injuries from either skateboarding 20 odd years ago, or what I do now, which is just snowboarding for a living, riding mountain bikes, that sort of stuff. But anyway, so there's an accumulative, an accumulation of reasons of why things hurt more. Obviously, concrete is still the same, physics is still the same, except for I just got a lot more weight behind me when I hit the ground. But I guess the blessing of it is we bring a new maturity into how we analyze the mechanics, the biomechanics of how tricks should work. Of course, we can just, back in the day, we didn't have the resources like we do now. We didn't have the accessibility that we could just watch a YouTube video over and over again, or even have that close an accessibility to super high caliber pro riders. We were kind of out there trying to learn off each other and push, and I don't know, if you kind of fluked it, you would keep trying until it became a little more regular. But nowadays we can kind of analyze what's going on a little bit better. We can almost have a better understanding of what the mechanics are before we even tap the tail for the first time. And that's kind of what I'm trying to talk myself through. I feel that I have the ability to relearn or even learn totally new tricks more efficiently by breaking it down and understanding a little bit better, and then obviously just training the body into performing that particular action. It doesn't have to make me a better skater. If I can at least just be more comfortable and more consistent, then that's a big bump. Then that's basically the aim. So that's day 1. Hopefully I'll get a chance to knock out Switch and Denali episode, which would be maybe tomorrow. I've actually got the weekend off. I've been a bit fluey this week, so I should be up on the mountain at the snow, but I decided that I'll stay local, so maybe we'll have episode 2 out quicker than we thought. But anyhow, I'm gonna go get some lunch. See you guys.